Well, a big update to that wild crypto heist we first reported Wednesday. We were just here yesterday talking about this. The pair of brothers who traveled 18 hours from Texas to Minnesota to kidnap and rob a family of crypto now charged federally. But the feds say the heist was worth $8 million. We are talking about a lot here. So let's talk about the details. Isaiah and Raymond Garcia are accused of renting a car from their hometown. This is in Waller, Texas. They then drove to Minnesota, where they eventually confronted a man outside his Grant, Minnesota home. They zip-tied him and his wife and adult son and held them at gunpoint for 9 hours inside of their own home. They then forced the victim to transfer $8 million in cryptocurrency before running away. That then forced the cancellation of the Matamidi High School homecoming football game Friday night. But then get this, a Wendy's receipt led police to surveillance video. That's where they matched the car to the suspects and then tracked them down at their Waller, Texas home. And now they are charged. They are in custody with kidnapping and robbery at the state and also the federal level. So now people, of course, are asking questions about how this could have happened and will this family get back this $8 million. So Fox 9's Karen Scullin has been following this story. Karen, we talked about this yesterday. So crazy. And now you have some more answers today. What are you learning?
Well, you know, obviously, after this wild, crazy story, the headline is probably that this kidnapping and crypto robbery scheme, these kinds of things are becoming a bigger and bigger problem year after year. Earlier, I interviewed a cryptocurrency expert on this very issue.
This stuff is happening more often nowadays. In the past year or so, like these types of kidnappings and extortions, like in-person attacks, have increased. You know, I think it's in part because the value of crypto has increased, but maybe people are suddenly aware now that you know, crypto is, you know, real money. And I'm talking more so like, you know, like people who, you know, potentially be looking to try to do these kidnappings anyways, who might not know a lot about crypto. They realize, hey, this is a good avenue. They finally caught on.
Yeah, and in this Minnesota case, we are talking $8 million, a lot of money. There's a third party involved, as one of the suspects was on the phone with someone helping with the heist, but it's not clear if law enforcement knows who that or where that person is. And although it's possible, it's unlikely the victim gets all or possibly any of that money back.
And this is why sometimes when you're holding crypto, it's called be your own bank. It means you're responsible for your own security and your own security measures, you know, in a similar way that, you know, a bank has, you know, make sure that there's security measures to make sure bad actors don't access the vault.
Yeah, but there's not really an insurance policy like there are with banks, so that's the big difference. Now, this likely happened either due to a data leak or a hack. The crypto owner told police he believed it was related to a data leak. So the bad guys knew his name, his address, and that he likely had a large amount of crypto. Sibinik said investing in crypto is a risk. There are good reasons to do it, like fighting inflation, but you run a risk that if it's stolen, it's gone for good. He did say it's probably a good idea to not invest so much that it will sink you financially if you lose it. So I think there's probably a lot to learn here and a lot to consider if you're investing or thinking about investing in crypto. Simone?
Yeah, one good punch after the other for this family too. But yeah, definitely teaches us a whole lot.